Hello, now we're going to talk about Vicent Van Gogh. Vicent William Van Gogh was born the 13th of March in 1833. He was a Dutch post-impressionist painter who had far-reaching influence on 20th century art. His art includes portraits, self-portraits, landscape, still life, olive trees, cypress, wheat fields, and sunflowers. Critics largely ignored his work until after his presumed suicide in 1819.
Van Gogh was born to religious upper-middle-class parents. Vicent studied in several hair science in 1864 and in 1866 in Turku, but in 1868 he left school. He began working as a apprentice in 1869 in an art gallery in the Bay. Later, in 1865, he was sent to Paris and later to London. He was fired in 1866. He spent 6 months in drawing as an employee and bookstore. Then he moved to Bergen, Mainz, where he worked for 22 months and to be in various seminars. Vicent finally decided to devote himself to painting. In 1818, he entered in Brussels and enrolled at the Academy of Fine Arts. He spent 2 years in Revry in 1883 and in 1885. He moved to Antwerp. Later, a year in 1886, and continued his studies in Paris, where he concentrated on the Impressionists. Later in that year, he made portraits in autumn of this year. In February in 1880, Vicent moved to Artes. He retained a house and invited a wedding to celebrate with him. On December 23, they have a theater argument, and Vicent threatened Gogh with arrest. This left and Vicent the right guilty. We home we have to prostitute to make have into the government as a history of respecting the star. After his event, Vicent was admitted to a hospital. In January in 1889, he returned home, where he painted several scenes, portraits, and cortes de muchacha. In February, he was remanded for suffering insomnia and hallucination. After several accidents with his neighbor, Vicent voluntarily entered the mental hospital of Saint Paul de Marseille. In 2016 on July, Vicent shot himself with a revolver. He received medical attention, but didn't allow the bullet was removed. Then he was dead in 29 in 1819.
Van Gogh drew and painted with watercolors. When he committed to art as an adult, he began at an elementary level, copying the course, the design, a drawing course edited by Charles Barwick. In 1882, her aunt, Carnolis Marinus, owner of a well-known gallery of contemporary art, in Amsterdam asked him for drawing of the Hawit, but Van Gogh's work didn't live up to his uncle's expectations. Van Gogh persevered. He proved the lighting of his studio and experimented with different drawing materials. With this, Van Gogh could draw some of these most important pictures: self-portraits, portraits, cypress, flowering orchards, flower, wheat field. Van Gogh was childless, but wrote that he needed to create something greater than himself, and producing thoughts instead of children was one way he hoped to do so. The historian Simon Schama said that Van Gogh did have a child, of course, expressionism, and many heirs. Starry Night painting of a Spain at night with 11 swirly stars and a bright yellow crescent moon. In the background there are hills. In the middle ground there is Monley Town, with a church that has an elegant steeple. And in the forest ground there is the dark green silhouette of a cypress tree. The Starry Night is an oil on canvas by the Dutch post-impressionist Vicent Van Goght, painting in June 1889. Is depicts the view from the east-facing window of his asylum room at Saint-Rémy-de-Provence, just before sunrise, with the addition of an idealized village. It has been in the permanent collection of the Museum of Modern Art in New York since 1941.